Hello, my dear students. Have a great day to all of you. Myself, Mrs. Kavita Kanade from LVH College, Panchwati, Nasik. This is our OCM's lecture. In last lecture, we started the fifth chapter, that is emerging modes of business. In that lecture, we will learn. We already learned about the meaning of e-commerce, then e-business, and the scope of e-business. What is e-business? E-business, that means electronic business. This term is come from the email or the e-commerce. That means the e is the electronic way. That means nowadays everybody using the e-business, then e-commerce, emails, all these terms are related to internet. The scope of e-business is not restricted to only online shopping. It also includes online stock, online transactions, and the use of software. It makes our life much easier because it saves the time. It saves the time, also it saves the cost also. It receives goods quickly. That means if we order the goods on Amazon or Flipkart or Snapdeal, on these portals we can order anything, any product in a cheapest cost and in a minimum time. We get that goods quickly. Then it connects around the world. That means from it connects all over the world. All the world is joined only because of the e-commerce or e-business concept. It is the freely choose supplier. We can choose any supplier, any that means supplier. That means if which we can choose Amazon site or Flipkart's site or Snapdeal site to purchase anything, any product which is convenient for us, or which is we can compare the cost also. If we will if we want to purchase mobile handset, then we can compare that cost on Amazon or on Flipkart. There are so much offers for that. That's why it is easy to choose the suppliers. It makes our life much easier. These are the channels for trading. These are the channels for trading. Traditionally, trading by the buyers and sellers is done through three channels like face to face, mails, and by phone. The internet has become the fourth channel of trade. Internet trade is booming and allowing business to sell more at a lower cost. That's why internet offers a great opportunity over traditional channels, as it has some advantages or strengths. Now we will learn about the benefits of e-business or the advantages of e-business. First is of formation. That means e-business is relatively easy to start. The formation of traditional business is difficult, whereas to form e-business is relatively easy to start. That means anybody can start this e-business easily. It is easy to set up an e-business. The initial investment for starting up an e-business is generally lower than the cost required for starting a traditional retail business. That means if we want to set up a traditional business, that means a grocery shop or any shop, then there is lots of investment. We have to purchase any shop, or we take the shop for on a rental basis, and there is so much investment in that. For furniture or for shop boy, there is a lot of investment in that. But for starting e-business, there is a easy to start. It does not require huge space or huge investment and huge capital. That's why it is easy of formation. Then second is lower investment requirements. As the store does not have physical existence and can be managed with less manpower. That's why it requires lower investment requires. That means as the business as compared to traditional business, the store does not have physical existence and can be managed with less manpower. So if trade does not have much of the investment but have contact, that means network, he can do fabulous business. Then third is convenience. Business is going on anytime and flexibility is also available. Accessing anything, anywhere and anytime. That means internet offers the convenience of 24 by 7 by 365 days a year. That means anytime, any day, or uh, within a minutes we can purchase anything from the websites. Business is going on anytime and flexibility is there. There is no time limit for the purchasing on online. Nowadays we saw the lockdown period is there, that's why the shops are only open for a limited time. In evening at 7 p.m. the shops are closed. If we want something from that shop, then we don't get that things. But this is the limitation for traditional type of business. But for the online business, we can purchase or we can buy anything at any time. At midnight also it is available, accessing anything, anywhere, and anytime. Yes, e business is truly a business that has enabled and enhanced by electronics and offers the advantage of accessing anything, anywhere, and anytime. That means the internet is available 24 by 7. Hence, an e business is never closed. The customer can visit the website of the business at any point of the day. Further, the employees may also be allowed to choose their working timing as per their convenience. Then, the fourth benefit or the fourth advantage of e business is speed. E business greatly facilitates and speeds up the entire process. Delivery time is greatly turned down. This benefit becomes all the more attractive when it becomes to information. Much of the buying or selling involves exchange of information that internet allows at a click of mouse. That means when we go on any portal or on any site. For example, on Amazon, we have to purchase a mobile handset or anything. Then we click on that site and when we go on that and when we add select that product, we add that product into our cart, and we can immediately pay the amount for that from credit card or from debit card. It is easily accessible to anybody. That's why it is a speedily process. It is a speedily process. Customers can get products at their doorstep by just few clicks. They do not even have to step out of their house. This gives comfort to customers and saves time. Then fifth is global access. Fifth benefit of e-business is global access. Internet is truly without boundaries. On one hand, it allows the seller an access to the global market. On the other hand, it offers a freedom to the buyer to choose products from almost any part of the world. That means we can choose products from any part of the world. No need of face to face interaction between buyer and seller. That means it allows the seller an access to the global market. The global market is open to us on a single click of the mouse. Affords to the buyers a freedom to choose product from almost any part of the world. That's why it is a global access for that. E-business is not restricted to a particular place since the business is conducted over the internet. The entire world become the market. For example, Zomato, a popular restaurant listing and search site, is now present in more than 11 countries. This is called as a global access. Then sixth benefit is movement towards a paperless society. Movement towards a paperless society. Use of internet has considerably reduced the dependence on paperwork. Thus, recording and referencing of information has become easy. That means it is the use of internet has considerably reduced dependence on paperwork. Now we can easily we can easily pay the goods by debit card or credit card. That's why there is a there is a no use of that means it minimize the papers use of papers. That's why it is the moment towards a paperless society. Then seventh, government support. The government provides favorable environment for setting up of e-business. This support ensures maximum transparency. The ways which the government does to support e-business by creating laws, ensuring everyone equal rights, rebalance the economy, create more jobs, cyber security advice. These are the ways by which the government does do the support to the e-business. That means government also encourages the e-business to ensure to rebalance the economy, to create more jobs, because everybody on WhatsApp also we saw the lots of sites are there, such as Misho, or the people do different kinds of products, just like decorative items or food items, and sell. The groups are prepared on the WhatsApp or on Facebook, and with the help of these groups they can buy or sell their products. That means it gives the jobs to the people, um, uh, it gives the motivation to the people to do the business in different type. This is also called as e-business. That means government gives supports to the e-business to give the equal rights to everyone or create more jobs. Cyber security is also provided in the different portals, such as if there is a if we purchase anything from the websites such as Amazon, Flipkart, Snapdeal, etc., and if the product is damaged, then we can easily give back that products to that websites or to the portals, and we can get the payment of that goods again. That's why it is also important to have the support of government. All these are the all these are the ways the government does do support to the e-business. Then it is easy payment. Advantages of using electronic payment system, that is easy payment. It is a time saving, then control expenses, reduce risk of money lost. That means we don't if we want to buy anything from the internet, we don't have to carry the money in our pockets. That's why there is the no risk to lose the money. It also control the expenses. We don't want to go anywhere to purchase the things. That's why it also reduce the expenses. It is time saving. Then low transaction cost, high speed and increased convenience. It is a high speed. We can purchase anything on a one click. That's why it is a high speed and increased convenience also. Nowadays it is so much important, or so much people, lots of crowd convert to the e-business. Lots of people purchase the grocery or medicines. Even medicines also available on the portals. That's why it is easy to access. Then consumer service, low spend on paper and postage, increase sales. These are the advantages of using electronic payment system. Easy payment. The payment in e-business is done by credit cards, then fund transfers, etc. and it is available round the clock. These eight are the benefits of e-business. These eight are the benefits of e-business. That first is a ease of formation. That means it is easy to format, or it is easy to set up the e-business. Then second is lower investment requirements. Lower investment requirements, that means it is easy to set up. Then the initial investment for standing up an e-business is generally lower than the cost required for standing up a traditional retail business. Then third is convenience. It is convenient to buyer and seller also. Then fourth is speed. It is so much speedy. Then fifth is global access. That means around the world, all the global, all the world is available. Internet is truly without boundaries. That means no one of that means the buyer have the freedom to choose product from almost any part of the world. That is global access. Then sixth is movement towards paperless society. Use of internet has considerably reduced the dependence on paperwork. That means recording, referencing of information has become easy. Then government support. The government provides favorable environment for setting up of e-business. This support ensures maximum transparency. Then 8 is easy payments. The payments in e-business is done by credit cards, debit cards, then by fund transfer, etc. and it is available around the clock. These 8 are the benefits of e-business. I hope all are you understand the benefits, the meaning of e-business. In next lecture, we will learn about the limitations of e-business. Thank you for listening me carefully. Goodbye.